from the shockwave itself is just now imploding on itself. Look at that. It's so cool. Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to Teardown. My name is TreeBurgers and this is my new lovely apartment. And that is not looking too good. Right. So I knew that this mod was about sending a helicopter towards me. I did not know that this mod was about sending a helicopter towards me and legitimately scare me. That is one of the most scary experiences I've had in this game so far. But welcome back to Teardown. It's been quite a while since we've been here. It's also been quite a while since I've talked to you guys. And yeah, well, Diablo 2 Resurrected released and kind of been stuck with that ever since. So my apologies for that. But we are back and now, better late than never. And we have a bunch of awesome mods to look at today. So as always, if you enjoy this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. It will always keep you updated to all of my videos. And while we talk about that, let's just fly a helicopter through a building. Why not? And if you enjoy this, well, hit the like button. It helps me out a bunch. And you know what? It does not take all that much effort from you. But having said that, we got a lot of stuff that we got to look at today. So the first mod that I found is this insane mod that has these helicopters. Now, yes, the helicopter is not supposed to just run through buildings. That's something I'm doing also with mod. Honestly, we've installed so many mods at this point that I don't know what half of them are called anymore, but there are some cool ones in here. And also this helicopter shoots rockets because why not? Oh, and look at that. That is I need to get out of here. That is a fancy looking vehicle right there. So I want to know what this thing does. I feel like we should be able to use that thing at the front for something. I just don't really know how. I'm also unsure how I steer this because I feel like it's just kind of doing its own thing here. It's cool though. And it destroys buildings, and that's what it's all about in Teardown. So this was the first mod. I kind of just want to go install another mod or enable another mod and just use the same map again because I don't know what's going to happen, but let's find out. All right, so I'm back at my apartment now, and the helicopter is definitely still coming this way. I actually kind of want to get out and just see what this looks like from the outside now. So there we are. There's the helicopter. And there it is, smashing into the building. And I think I expected something more from that. Now the good thing is, oh god, well, we got a few tools here that we can use to hopefully provoke what I'm trying to get at. Will you not explode in the middle of me? Oh, judging by the smoke already, I do feel like I see a difference. Okay, yeah, I guess you can sort of see what's happening here. So the building is kind of crumbling way more than it should, at least judging by natural teardown physics or limitations or whatever you want to call it, because this is the structural integrity and something map, and or a mod, not map, and this basically allows us to have crumbling buildings, and I think it calculates like the way that these things crumble depending on what the material is and what the material next to it is and all that stuff. I don't even know how technical this is, but matter of fact is that it's so awesome to see the buildings just fall apart in a much more realistic way, as you can clearly see here. We do have one issue though. This building is floating a bit like right now. Let me just, oh goodness, that was very stupid. I think I'm gonna get crushed by a building now. That was not my intention, but I also kind of feel like we just have to let it happen now. I don't know if this was a dumb idea to do. So I think what's happening right now is that we are inside of a crumbling building and we get to experience it all firsthand. I don't know why it fell on my face that quickly. That was definitely not a part of the plan, but now it's happening and I am kind of just gonna let it happen. I can't see a thing. All I can see is just rubble all around me and a bit of smoke, and now it's dark. Oh wait, I just had the greatest idea ever. What if we just clear all of this again? There we are. Clear the lag and let's see what just happened. Well, okay then. The building is gone. I'm pretty sure it was right here before, but I don't think we can destroy these, can we? Oh yeah, another cool mod that I downloaded is this. It's a nuke, and I do not know what that's gonna be like, so I love it how most of the mods that we're downloading at this point is just mods that will take us to 1 frame at most, on a good day. So I think the nuke might have hit something over here too. I see this building kind of just falling to pieces as well. I have no idea what's going on right now. Wait, is it collapsing all the way? Oh, see, this is the beauty of this, like, structural integrity mod. This entire building over here, from the shockwave itself, is just now imploding on itself. Look at that. It's so cool. Oh, look at that huge gap we just ripped in that building. I kind of want to let the dust just settle and then see what happened over here. This is just gonna make Teardown look even crazier than it already is. Look at the amount of smoke all around us. You definitely don't get this experience without the mods. This is so cool. And also, I don't really know what happened to the cubes over there, but I'm just gonna let that play out. So as you can quite clearly see here, this is no ordinary destruction. That is so insane. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we can just give it like the last helping hand by... I'm not entirely sure what I just did. You know, what if we just give this a good old Kamehameha? There we are. Was that the last bit that we needed? Is it gonna come flying down on us? Or is it just gonna sit there? I actually don't think we brought down the entire thing. We still have a bit of building over here that's connected. Let's just get rid of it. This building just kind of don't want to come down. So now I'm just gonna call in a meteor strike on it. And then hopefully that's gonna do the last trick. Because my FPS is suffering and I kind of want to move on. So a few lightning strikes was all it took. But we made it to a point now where I think the building is collapsing. I don't know if my game is crashing or if the building is gonna fall. It's gonna be one of those two, and it's gonna be exciting to see which one it is. Now, I think one of the main reasons that, as you can see here, that it's lagging is simply just because as the building falls, it also just crumbles because of the structural integrity, which is beautiful. I mean, this is the greatest destruction I think I've ever seen in Teardown. This is so awesome. On the note, let's move on to the next mods. Now, the next mod here, should happen any second. I'm not really sure what, how, why, and when, and where. But at any moment now, something should hopefully happen. I just fell down. That was stupid. I just accidentally struck this building with the lightning. I swear I didn't mean to because I'm still waiting for the thing to happen. Which hopefully happens any second now. I don't know what that was. But that was rather cool. Oh, there are small explosions going on up there. So while we're waiting, I love it how the small lightning strike has just started a huge fire in this building. I don't really know how I managed to do that, but again, that's just the beauty of this game. Let's go have a look at the fire. Oh, look at that. So some small things exploded from up there. I don't really know what they were, but it was something. And now this building is on fire, so I'm just gonna let that burn. You know what? Let's go explore this lab here while we wait for the thing to happen. I'm still not gonna tell you what the thing is. Oh, okay. I think we found the explodey bits. I love it how when you punch these robots, they just give off this horrifying scream. What about this guy? That's even worse. Okay, these guys look friendly. I mean, that sounded more humane-like at least. Let's run up here. So I just had to go change a few things, but judging by the fact that there are now falling dummies all over the place and things are shaking a bit, I think I got it to work. I had to modify the mod a little bit, but hey, it's working nevertheless now. This is an earthquake mod. Eventually something in here should maybe... Oh, that could have just potentially been it. All of the dummies have fallen over. There's now a hole in this building. It could have potentially also just been a not very strong earthquake. But if that's the case, then we might get another one soon. Estimated strength 4 this time. Okay, I definitely see things exploding. This building over here is mildly collapsing, and again I see all of these weird dummies just falling all over the place. I quite like that. There's a lot of stuff here that is exploding at the moment, especially over that building. This is so cool. I want to see if we can get an earthquake with a strength of 10 and just see what happens. Oh wow, okay, huge explosion in that tower now. I kind of want to get closer. So the bad thing about this mod right now is that it is going to make things laggy, which is also why we are on this rather small island, because I just simply don't think the game can handle it with bigger maps, and I don't really want to sit here and test the mod and then just crash. That's fun for no one, but let's go take a look at the damage. So the tower is gone. We still have explosions going on. I kind of want to get up here because I saw so many explosions from this building and I still hear them, which is very, very cool. We got a fire going on up here. Can we get up there somehow? Oh god, there's more explosions. I see a stairway out here. I'm hoping that we can just get through here maybe. Yeah, we are. So up here is... I don't know if this is supposed to look like some sort of a generator or something, but it definitely exploded. There's a huge hole in the floor here. There. And, okay, things are very much still exploding. Did this entire building just... Something exploded here because this building now has a huge hole in it. It definitely did not have that before. I want to see if we can just make it inside of one of the buildings by the time the earthquake happens. Okay, this is a 10. I didn't make it inside of one of the buildings, but I just want to see this unfold in front of us, unless the game crashes, that is. So while we do have 0.1 frames per second at the moment, I love it how all of the buildings are destroyed. I think the best way to explore the destruction here is simply just to go into the camera mode. So let's just do that quickly. So well, if we take a look at the first building here, it's very dead. We take a look at this building, which is also not too good anymore. My God, the destruction is so insane. At this point, I'm honestly surprised that the game has not crashed yet, but I mean, just look at this. Look at the building over here. There is not a single piece of this building that is still complete besides the foundation here, as well as over here. This is just beyond insane at this point. I mean, it's just smoke and debris and fire all over the place. I don't know if we should try to clean up some of the debris just to see if we can make this lag just a little bit less, but I honestly think everything is just gonna disappear. I hit the button now and, well, I do think that everything just disappeared, but it didn't really help our frames at all. So I just changed the mod up a little bit again so we can just see if we can make it inside of a building here by the time that the earthquake happens. And I just somehow managed to make it into this apartment complex. Now the real question is if my PC is gonna survive this, because this map is just a bit bigger than the other one. But now we get to experience what it's like to be inside of a building during an earthquake with a magnitude of 7. And just to get an idea of what's happening out here right now, let's just go back into the photo mode. So most of this building right now is collapsing. Most of this building is collapsing. Not so much over here, actually. I'm kind of surprised about that. Over here is surviving because they're not actually a part of the map. And a bit of the ground is collapsing as well. There is a lot going on right now. I wish we could just spectate it from out here, but also while being inside. That would be so cool. This is slowly turning into the best possible slideshow that you have ever seen of Teardown, but I mean, what you don't do for a good bit of destruction. I definitely think it's the structural integrity that is causing us a bit of extra lag that we could potentially avoid if we turn it off. So maybe we should just try that and then go for one last earthquake just to see what's happening. I kind of want to just go to the photo mode again quickly to see if anything more has happened, but I see some parts of this building over here falling, and I think I see holes slowly being ripped into this building as well, right there, if you can, that is. So yeah, I just turned off that one and now we only get a magnitude of 2, so hopefully this is gonna be a little less laggy. I still want to make it up the stairs. Oh yep, there we go. It is less laggy though, not as much stuff is happening right now. This was, however, only a magnitude of 2, so I don't even know if we can expect any destruction. While we're waiting for this earthquake to be over so we can assess the damage, let's once more go into the photo mode and just see if anything happened out here. Absolutely nothing. I think the buildings are stronger than that. But on that note though, let's end today's episode. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below and like the video. Until next time, see you guys. Bye bye.